This is a recording from Gunner Security, and we're going to take a look at the Viridian Reactor 5 green laser that's made for the Ruger LCP. There's also one that's made for the LC9. Good news about this is it comes with the ECR holster, which is the Enhanced Combat Readiness holster that does turn the laser on and off as you put your laser in the holster or take it back out. So let's take a quick look at how we can install this guy. Alrighty, so here is my LCP. Of course, you always want to make sure there's no magazine in it. Make sure you want to clear the chamber. And for the laser itself, it's a decent size. On this side is where our on-off button is. This little light here glows green or red, and that's your battery indicator. There's 3 screws that go in here. Here's your right and left adjustment. Here's your horizontal adjustment as well. One of the key things to keep in mind about when you install this is the notch right in here. So you're going to take it when you put it back together and just make sure that goes in on a 45-degree angle and it'll snap back in. Alrighty, let's look at how we can install it. So you notice that this is where your trigger guard's going to go. So I'm just going to put this right up next to the gun, and you're going to push this up till you hear the snap. And now you notice it's on the gun pretty good. Next step here is to put in the batteries. So from here, I'm just going to lay them in, and it tells you positive and negative on the housing itself. Then again, the most trickiest part, which is pretty easy, is just lay that on there, and then just push this guy down till it fits. Okay, so it's back together. The one thing we want to point out is there's 3 screws. Your 2 long screws go here, and your short screw goes here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this right now, screw it down, and then we'll come back and look at the beam adjustments themselves. So here's our on-off switch. The battery indicator light you see is green. That stays on for 2 seconds. And when that glows red, that tells you you have about 20% battery power left. So let's take a look at the 2 beams we have, where we can go solid or pulse, and then also how the holster works. Okay, so there's our solid green. Then if I push the button again, this is our pulse. And then again, one more push, it's back off. So I want to show you how the holster works now. Put the gun in, you have to have the laser on. So right there, the laser has turned itself off. And we can look inside, you can't see that laser is on. And when I pull this back out, notice the laser has turned back on by itself. Now if you have the laser turned off completely, of course when you holster it and unholster, it's going to stay off. So there you have it. That is the new Reactor 5 from Viridian. This is available also for the Ruger LC9, plus many of the other Viridian C5L series, X5L in green, and also the new Viridians in red dot. And that's available on www.gunnersecurity.com. Thanks.